Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Schoolboy here with another video. And we are going to be talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 8, episode 12, Blazed and Confused. And I was so over Sasquatch, Mia, aka Mia. This episode, I was like fit to be tied. I was like over the BS. But before we go ahead and get into it, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and bang that notification bell button. So every time that I drop a new video, y'all are able to get those notifications of my new videos. Okay? So go on and do that for me. And I appreciate all the new subscribers to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you. Again, keep pushing your boy through the algorithm. Make sure that I get through here. Just also as a reminder, you can follow me on the social medias at the bottom of your screen, which is my Twitter and Instagram. You can also bless the channel if you would like to via Cash App or Venmo at any point in time while you're watching this video if you like what I'm talking about. And just understand that everything that is spoken on this channel is allegedly and in my own opinion. So if you're mad at me, you want to fall out with me, you want to cuss me out in the comments, you can do so, but I probably will not read it. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, we've been struggling with this season of Real Housewives, and specifically with Potomac. It's a chore for me to have to bring y'all these lives and to talk to y'all about the show because it is actually just. I'm not interested. I'll keep it a buck. Like I'm really not interested. And it's hard for me to really be interested into it, given everything that's going on with the show. It's just so dry. But this episode kind of was not so bad. So I think I'm able to give y'all a little bit more of this episode than I normally would be able to give y'all. So I'll just go ahead and let y'all make it on this one. Y'all can tell me what it is. So we open the episode with Gizzard Neck. She's looking for material for this clothing line with her and Forehead. They're trying to have this fashion show to display this beauty supply activewear. And Robin comes in, and then Sasquatch, aka Mia, walks in right after her. And you know, Mia love a damn Fashion Over bodysuit, because I swear for God, it's Fashion Over 2 pieces and Fashion Over bodysuits. That's pretty much all that we see her in. I never see this lady in anything else different. It's just, I'm just like, come on, man, y'all, you ain't got nothing else, but it is what it is. Giselle is asking about coochie sweat when they work out, and I'm just like, this is really this is all y'all got to talk about is coochie sweat when they work out, and I'm like, why? And then they start talking about camel toe, and I'm like, I don't want to imagine coochie sweat from none of y'all in this scene and camel toe from none of y'all in this scene because just Gizzard Neck brings up Forehead going to Surrey County with Karen. And Sasquatch says she didn't appreciate the short notice. And Robin talking about it's rude to be inviting someone last minute. And I'm like, Robin, who asked you? You weren't going to go anyway because you don't like Karen. And you beefing with Candace and Wendy, so you wouldn't go. And neither would Gizzard Neck. So y'all's even point of even saying anything is like, shut up, because nobody was asking you. And Mia, you wouldn't, I mean, you ain't gonna go nowhere because you ain't got no babysitter, and that's all you keep complaining about all episode is that Gordon money is running funny, and you can't afford to keep a babysitter so you can go fool la la in your open marriage with the man you screwing on the side. Well, I guess it ain't a side nigga because your husband did know about that and did blast that on TMZ, but we'll get to that. But I'm just like, this fake outrage about going somewhere with Karen, and half of y'all don't even fool with Karen. Like, so what is the fake outrage with this? Then Wendy decides to invite everyone, following Karen's lead to the Happy Eddie event, and Gizzard Neck makes it well known she's only going because the Bitter Betty clique is going, and I'm just like, girl, Giselle, you ain't doing that much for this show like that for us to care whether you show up to an event or not. Okay, 9 times out of 10, I don't want to see you on my screen. but you are here, and therefore I have to deal with you because you are here, not because I really want to see you. Let's just keep it real, gizzard neck, stovepipe legs, and in the words of Candace, ankles. They do say that Ike wasn't invited to the Happy Eddie event, and it's like, why would Ike even be invited anyway? Because Ike half of the time is not even at home because he's doing travel medicine. So that's just my analogy, but whatever. Via the men's text message from Eddie, and also too, Ike did try to buck up and try to fight Eddie over some ish that his wife was up here trying to nuck if you buck about. So, I mean, I can understand him just not even wanting to deal with that because I wouldn't want to deal with it. In the next scene is No Neck on a business FaceTime call, and she says she's a lawyer by trade for a fintech company, but she's also starting a sparkling wine called Beto. And when it just reminds me of libido, like a man's libido. I don't even know why the hell that came to my mind like that. And I don't even fool la la with men's. So that just the fact that came to my mind is just really disturbing me. I might need to figure that out. Anyways, then we hear that she has but then we got to hear her talk about how she take her prenatal vitamins and multivitamins with champagne. That's why your ass can't get pregnant. I ain't even gonna hold you. Who does that? And what doctor would tell you that is actually good to be doing when you trying to get pregnant? I'm just saying. We finally meet the infamous Lebe, and then her friend Chica shows up, in which I ain't trying to be rude, but Chica and Lebe had bad skin. And I don't know if that's all because of all the makeup, or y'all ain't moisturizing properly, or maybe y'all need to go down to a good dermatologist and help y'all with that skin. But y'all need to work on the skin, because I can see it's just not cute with the makeup. It's not cute. Okay. But at least y'all know how to match y'all foundation to y'all skin tone. Y'all might want to help No Neck with that. They talked to her about the unpacking party. No Neck says she invited Wendy and said she asked Lebe if she's okay with her being there, and she says she's fine. No Neck brings up her being invited to Wendy's Happy Eddie event, and she says she's letting it go and moving forward. Honestly, you can't move forward at this point because you didn't harbor. We're on episode 12, and I think we done went through every single episode at the beginning, about 8 or 9 episodes of you hollering and complaining about Wendy and Wendy not knowing you, and why didn't Wendy know you, and why couldn't Wendy know you, and when did Wendy not know you, and why wasn't Wendy trying to act like she know you. So at this point, I don't think there's any reconciliation that can come from you and Wendy, because this has been the ride Wendy wave the entire time you've been here. And I will say this: you rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and what happened is that you came in so hard on this show that it's hard for anybody to want to mess with you now. And I think that's really the main issue with a lot of people with you, especially on Twitter, all of social media. That's the issue. You came in way too aggressive, and you came in way too aggressive because that's what you was trying to do. And for real, if I gotta keep it $150, I didn't even like Wendy her first season because she came in way too aggressive. So y'all are both playing out of the same playbook, which is not good. I hope, and I ain't asking for you back, but I'm gonna say if they ain't got no other options and they have to bring you back, you need to really watch some of these episodes back and really change your approach next year for people to really like you. I'm putting that out there for you for future. I'm giving you free game. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. Then we move on to Candace and Chris. He comes into the room. She tells him she can't stay long because she has to go to set to film for Hush. But Chris needs to make sure that she gets some pre-rolls from Happy Eddie. Candace brings up to Chris how will he feel about seeing Gizzard Neck and Forehead. And he says basically like he doesn't care, if they speak, I'll speak, but it ain't on the forefront of my mind. Other than that, I'm good. And at the end of the day, when somebody's accusing you of being a scumbag and cheating on your wife, and flirting with other women, and also just Gizzerneck is over there talking about SA, and you were so uncomfortable or implying SA. I really wouldn't have ish to say to you either. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with 50 with you, and it would be hard for me to even want to be in a group setting with my wife with you two heifers, because it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Forehead and Gizzerneck are disgusting. I have never seen this much. I can't even put no words in it because it gets me activated and I get pissed off when I think about it. Anyways, Wendy and Eddie show up to the dispensary where they go upstairs to the event space, and he says he has two strains. He has an energized Eddie, he has a metal Eddie, and the third strain will be Zen Wen. Okay. The lady tells them they're going to be rolling spices because they don't want to scare nobody. Let me tell you something. Everybody in that damn room is over 21. All of them at one point probably even smoked some reefer. I don't understand why we got to be playing with oregano and other stuff. Because, see, I'm going to tell you right now, I'd have been mad. I ain't going to lie to you. I smoked my reefer. And I'm going to tell you, if you would invite me to an event where it's supposed to be about some reefer and I can't roll up some reefer, I'm going to be mad. At least on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they was eating it. Okay? They was eating the cannabis. And they could do it, and it wasn't no problem. I didn't really like this setup with this. And Eddie and Wendy, this wasn't even cute. Because I guarantee if y'all would have had some trees to roll up, everybody probably would have been in a good movie. Even Turkey Neck Giselle probably would have been in a good mood. But I'm just saying. Candace and Chris show up, and Candace says she has to leave, but they give her a box with some gifts of Happy Eddie. And Candace is leaving, and then Sasquatch and Gordon show up. Sasquatch and Gordon come in the room and hug Chris and Eddie and Wendy. But when Ashley shows up and sees Chris, she claims she don't want to speak or see Chris, and claims he doesn't have space in her realm. Let me tell you something. With all the stuff that your husband has been accused of and allegedly doing, of grabbing asses of people, being aggressive, being freaky, and not needing to know how to keep your hands to yourself, the only people that should ever think of not wanting to be in anyone's realm is anybody in that room wanting to be in the presence of your nasty ass husband, Ashley. I'm just going to keep it a buck, forehead. Because your husband is despicable and has been caught on camera grabbing people's asses. So we're not going to go there about people's husbands not being in certain realms, because you are absolutely tired, late, delayed, and through. And I am so sick of you. And the only reason why you running around here with this fake ass divorce storyline is because you don't want to leave the sugar daddy with the money. Let's keep it $1.50. Let's stop lying about this shit. He don't want to get filmed no more after all of the mess that he has done and all of the cheating and the fool-la-la and all of that. So y'all done concocted this bullshit story so you can keep getting this check on this show and still not move forward with a divorce and keep your trick. Got it. I'm not finna go there with you. And then also, kudos and shout out to Candace for winning your lawsuit earlier this week against Gollum, and because at the end of the day, it was a dumbass lawsuit. You thought you was gonna get paid, and the shit ended up backfiring on you. And I'm glad you didn't get a damn thing, idiot. And Robin, take notes. When you suing somebody, or if you getting sued, or vice versa, or you got some shit going on in the realm of where you in the court system, shut the hell up, and it might work out for you. I'm just saying. Karen comes in with Matt, and she still is giving Sasquatch handshakes, and I'm with her. I would keep that Sasquatch at arm's length at all times. Karen says, lets it to be known to get to the point with Sasquatch, and says she's not even a first or second string invite. She was a third string invite, and Mia couldn't even respond because she ate her up so damn quick. Then they start going back and forth, and Sasquatch says she can't leave her kids last minute to go to boring ass Surrey County. And Karen says it's better than your boring ass life. And I'll say, yeah, she can't fool la in the street and spend no more Gordon money because the money gone. Let's just call a spade a spade. The money is gone. So any stroke of a lifestyle that she thinks she was gonna have with Gordon is a rap like Reynolds. Um, Mia calls Gordon. Meanwhile, they still going back and forth, and No Neck walks in and tells Wendy, "Thank you for the invite." Mia calls Karen an old dog and to find some new tricks, and Karen called her a trick, and I was like, "You right, Karen, because she is a trick. That's why she mad. Her sugar daddy ain't got no more money no more, and so the sugar then ran out. So now you want to divorce him so you can go trick on somebody else. I'm with you, Karen. We here on that." So we have Gizzerneck rolls in with this negligee on, and then you got Mia telling her to get Karen after she got ate up, and I'm like, no, get your reeds up so you don't get ate up. That's all I'm saying. Karen Gizzerneck spoke to Karen and passed Wendy, and Wendy's all upset. She didn't say hi, but you've done her the same way, Wendy. So at the end of the day, ain't no robbery and fair exchange, and you didn't have to invite the heifer. You could have not invited her, because I wouldn't have not invited her to shit, because she ain't going to invite you to nothing she got. So I would have kept the same energy both ways. Since you want to ice me out, I would do the same. Reciprocated. That's all I'm saying. Robin eventually comes in and they sit down and they get started. Gizzerneck mentions she hasn't seen Chris since the reunion, says he's doing some stress eating and laughs. And I'm like, so when you gonna get them fluid off your ankles and your legs? Because that ain't from stress eating. What's that from? Might want to go to your doctor and get a fluid pill. I'm just saying. Okay, maybe if you get some of that fluid off and get you a heterosexual man and not that sugarfoot you with, in the words of giving you the real tea, hi boo, you probably would be satisfied, because clearly he ain't knocking your back and your walls out, because you still walking around here like a bitter bitch. Just saying. Mia throws shade and says she's never seen Eddie work as a lawyer, but it's okay if he want to sell weed. And I'm saying, and I want to say, so what is your job at this point? Oh, I forgot, opening your legs to married men, to other married men outside of your open marriage. Got it. That's your job. Being a hoe. Got it. I'm like, you unemployed too. So you, but I guess you can always lay on your back to get your coin. So I get it. Meanwhile, Giselle is looking at herself on her phone, and I'm like, girl, you're not even that cute. I don't know who told you was that cute. See, just because you light skinned, that don't mean you cute. I'm just gonna say that. And given your nasty ass attitude, any potential for being cute kind of goes out the window. Everyone was mad they wasn't rolling real weed, and I was too. Wendy says it's the first time the group has been around each other, and they've been laughing in a long time. Gizzerneck says she wasn't laughing, and they roll the tape back, and your dumb ass was laughing. So you weren't laughing? You're an idiot, Giselle. I just want you to know that. And yes, I'm going to eat your ass up every time I want to in my reviews, because I cannot stand you. I can't stand you. Robin asked Mia where her and G are currently, and she says it just feels bad that if she leaves him, he has nobody. That's code for you drained all the money. Now you feel like you will be a fucked up individual if you leave him with nothing, while he ain't got shit, but he can't keep you in the lifestyle that you want. So you really don't feel bad. So instead, you're going to keep stringing him along until you actually get someone on the hook that can support you and your children and provide the lifestyle that you want to live. That's what it is. You are a survivor, and that is what you're going to do, and you're going to continue to do it. And ain't nothing wrong with it if you're a survivor and that's how you rock. That's how you rock. I don't knock nobody for how you get your hustle, but my thing is, be an honest hoe if you're going to be a hoe. That's the same shit I told Safari on one of them videos I uploaded. Be an honest hoe. If that's what you are and that's what you about, and you about the coin, be an honest hoe. But I did see that incognito or dude that you dating. He said he know what you are about. He know you about the money. So he might fool out with you for a little bit, but I don't think he will be with you long term, because he already know what it is with you. You all about money. So it is what it is. No Neck pulls Wendy to the side and thanks her for inviting her to the event, given their beef. Well, I'll say one-sided beef because Wendy been paying you really. I don't know what Wendy been doing, but Wendy was foolish because I wouldn't have went back and forth with you from the giddy up. But that's just me. She invites her to talk about it together, and Wendy thanks her for coming to the event, but she wants to make sure the apology is sincere. Wendy says she needs time to process it before accepting one-on-one conversation. And No Neck thinks since she was invited to the event that they should have been able to move forward to a one-on-one. That was stupid, and that was very presumptuous of you, No Neck. I'm going to tell you, just because I invite you to the event, I may not have forgotten what you have done to me or are currently doing to me. This just means I'm being nice and extending a common courtesy. And at the end of the day, y'all get paid to show up. So at the end of the day, Wendy's doing her job. It doesn't mean that she's forgiving you. Doesn't mean that she's forgot how you came in. Doesn't mean that she's forgot how you've been coming at her since day one. So to think now at this point, 12 episodes later, because this is episode 12, 12 episodes later, now you want to have a one-on-one, baby girl, that should have been at episode 1. We're 11 episodes past that, and now you want to have a conversation? No, it ain't going to be received, and I'm just going to be honest. No one will want to speak to someone after all of that. So we move on to G and Sasquatch. They go out for lunch, a lunch date, because they got to go to day dates because they can't afford a nanny at night to go out to spend time together. And that's really pissing Sasquatch off because she can't afford a nanny, so she don't really have to parent. She really don't have to do shit. All she had to do is just stand around and look cute and go sleep with other married men, allegedly, or sleep with other people with outside of her open marriage. Sasquatch feels like Gordon is the reason why they're in the position they're in with his family, and he needs to take accountability for that, which caused them both to be unemployed, which I call bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why. And I have always had this theory from day one. I do believe G was over things when he allowed you to step into the situation and put you in your, I think you said you were like a marketing or whatever the hell you did. You were probably opening up businesses too fast. You probably were doing too much. You were probably spending too much money. And family probably told him, hey, you know, they probably told him, hey, what are you doing? You need to wrangle your wife in. He probably told them, F you, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to allow my wife to do whatever she wants to do, and that caused contention in his family. So if anything, to me, it's a domino effect, because whatever you did or was doing, he probably was taking heat from his family, and his family got tired of him and found a way to put his ass out of the business and you out of the business at the same damn time. So they got rid of both of y'all, and y'all both ended up unemployed. So I do believe it is you and Gordon need to take accountability, but you're going to shove it off on Gordon because it is his family. That's just my opinion. Y'all don't have to agree with me, but that's how I see it. And with the constant complaining about no nanny, it was aggravating my damn soul. It's like, do you not want to be a mother? Because, baby, there's plenty of single mothers out here, and even families that have more than one children, and they ain't got no damn nanny. Okay? So, miss me with the BS on that. Please get out of my face with it. Sasquatch brings up how she was ready to divorce him at one point, and I'm like, you still are. You just doing this for a storyline so you can cash this check this season and then show up with your new piece next season on the show. I'm not dumb. Like, stop trying to play people like they stupid, Mia. That's what irritates me about you. You make my ass itch with the bullshit. Sasquatch says it was emotionally draining to be with him. He was acting like a Mitch, and I'm quite sure you were acting like a bitch. So ain't no robbery and fair exchange on that. Child Sasquatch brings up Ashley and Michael, and if she thinks they're really going to get divorced, and he says, why would she leave her sugar daddy? It's a good gig. Mia then asked him how would they have handled it, and he said they would have stayed together and had an arrangement. Mia claims she wouldn't agree to stay in captivity. I call bullshit. Again, Mia, you would stay as long as the money was there because, again, Gordon already busted it out the TMZ that y'all had an open marriage. You was able to fool la la with whoever you wanted to. You still had access to the money. You still had the lifestyle you want. Your kids were still taken care of. You still had everything that you needed. So again, stop playing with me. Because the reality in it is that you would never leave if you don't have to. Why would you leave? It is a good gig. I'm with Gordon. That Ashley not gonna leave. They just doing this to keep him off of camera so that he can avoid all the BS that comes with this show because he's been caught cheating multiple times and he's had multiple situations. Then he was grabbing cameramen's booties and all of that. So it's a thing to keep him off of this show. And again, you would stay with Gordon if the family hadn't cut him off from the gravy train. Once they cut him off from the gravy train, he was no longer of any use to you because, again, you use a survivor's mentality and you're going to do whatever you got to do to survive, meaning you will get with the next man that has more money, more security to continue to take care of you and your children and provide the lifestyle that you want. Stop playing with people's intelligence because it's stupid. And Gordon knows that, and that's why he said you would stay as long as the arrangement is good. We would just arrange how you would stay. Because honestly, he wasn't trying to get rid of you. He just wanted to adjust the arrangement. But you were not going to adjust the arrangement because you knew the money was no longer there. Stop playing. Like, ain't nobody dumb. So we get to No Next party, and her sister's there, and she brings up, she invited Wendy, and her sister says she hopes she comes because she will welcome her with open arms if she does. Giselle and Mia show up first, and then Karen and Sharice. Then Karen. Sharice, for once, didn't look sweaty as hell, like she walked 100 miles, or even walked the Green Mile. One of the two, however you want to look at that. And Robin, Ashley, and Kiana are there as well. And I'm gonna say this about Kiana. Why didn't we see Kiana this season? I would have loved to see more of Kiana than No Neck. The fact that we saw more of No Neck than Kiana has really aggravated my spirit. I need to know what the hell happened that we didn't see Kiana like that. They need to tell me why. Wendy did not come, and the message was sent through Karen and Kiana. She didn't tell No Neck personally. She just wasn't comfortable with the situation. My whole thing is Gizzard Neck hollers. She's disrespectful for that. And I'm like, you disrespectful every fucking chance you get on this show. So can you pipe the fuck down and shut up? Ugh, get on my damn nerves. Wendy says after she came in on the attack, she wasn't comfortable coming to the packing party. Candace eventually swirls into the party, and No Neck is asking folks to help her unbox wedding gifts. And I'm like, girl, you ain't unboxed these wedding gifts for 2 years. And for somebody that got some money, girl, I would have called some damn people over here, paid them to unpack my damn house and move the fuck on. This was truly like a filler scene. I don't know what the hell is going on around there at Potomac, but y'all need to get this shit together. This was ridiculous. Giselle asked Karen, are they good today? And Karen says, Giselle asked Karen, are Mia and her good today? And Karen says she knows Mia is hurt. And she understands that. And Mia says her feelings are not hurt. And I'm like, I guess your feelings could never get hurt if you can't shed a tear with all them Botox and fillers in your face. So I guess. Mia calls Karen a trick and basically she says it takes one to know one. So since she a trick, then Karen must be a trick. And Karen says she's been a friend to Mia and she ain't come after her marriage at all. But she was told she was dating a rapper and fucking a married man. Now, I did have somebody come underneath. I don't know if it was an Instagram post, Twitter post, or it was a YouTube video. Anyways, they was in the comment section and they basically told me they saw Mia out in I think it was North Carolina, with some man at a restaurant with her kids there, and they were hanging out. And they said it was not this guy that is featured on the blogs now. It was not. It was a different guy. So I'm gonna say allegedly. I don't know if that's true, but the person said that it was not this guy that she's full online and running around with on the blogs. That allegedly it was another man that they saw her and her children with in North Carolina. Now I wasn't there, can't tell you, but they said she's been seen a lot, but it ain't been with this guy that's running around here on the blogs. I don't know. I'm just giving y'all the tea that fell up into my lap. Karen says that she never went with the lies or said anything because it's dangerous to repeat it, because she don't attack people's marriages. And that is where, again, with reality TV, y'all stay attacking people's marriages and children, and then when people do it back to y'all, then y'all want to get in y'all feelings. But she says when everyone started saying it, you start saying it, you kind of start to believe it. Mia laughs and says he's not a rapper. And Mia says she is hanging out with him, but they're not screwing, and claims that Gordon was the only one she was with sexually. And again, Gordon busted you out on TMZ that is not true. You were sleeping with someone else. Y'all had an open marriage, and you were allowed to because he gave you that hall pass. So yes, Gordon was aware, but Gordon wasn't aware of how deep and intimate the relationship got. That is where you lied to Gordon about whatever it was, or however y'all's agreement works. Candace says Mia ain't learned nothing at Hoes Anonymous because rappers ain't gonna support her and her children and her lifestyle. And I'm with Candace. If you gonna hoe right, get you somebody with some long money that can really do something to change your life. So we come to the end of final part of the episode. They play Never Have I Ever, and the first question is, who has paid for the penis? And Forehead asks, has Sharice done it? And Sharice talking about, well, I never. Well, allegedly, Sharice, there was rumors that you was out here paying for it. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm just saying that's what the streets had said, allegedly. I don't know. She says, hell nah, and I don't believe it. I call BS. They do this dumb question. Robin throws this dumb ass question out there about someone's screenshotting her family, and we know it was Karen that did this according to her. And she to her, and the group thinks this is a stupid question because nobody could pick it up but her and Mia, aka Sasquatch. So Karen admits she did do it. She likes Robin's parents. Karen said if the shoe was on the other foot and Robin had did it to her, with picture with her parents, she would just think she was thinking about her parents. And I just like, Karen, ain't nobody taking. Let me tell you something. I ain't screenshotting nobody's damn parents and leaving it in my phone. I don't give a damn how much I like you or don't like you. I don't care to look at your parents. What am I doing that for? That just sounds weird, Karen. I know you trying to justify it, but baby, that ain't it. They all cheers at the end of the episode to No Neck in her new house. That was it. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. Okay, they won't be. I know Married to Medicine and Potomac will not be on this coming week because of the Super Bowl. So we won't see them this coming weekend. So I will get y'all the Married to Medicine. I did promise y'all that I would go live about that. Okay, so I will set up a live for Married to Medicine tomorrow. Sometime we'll go live and talk about Married to Medicine. I still got to watch the episode, but I had to get through Potomac because tonight I'm going to be on the Whether You Like It or Not panel with Scotty T, Really B, Sakina. I think Josiah might pop through. And Yocrates. So I'll be doing that tonight, and we'll be over on Giving You the Real Teas backup channel tonight. So I'll be doing that. But other than that, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Make sure y'all check me out in the next video. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. If y'all would like to bless the channel, you can always hit the Cash App and or the Venmo. And y'all have an amazing evening. I'm going to go ahead and get on up out of here. Love y'all.